What's up, guys? Vic. Not the American one today, Kyle. um, yeah, so I got two cool little surprises. Pretty badass. First off, my coworker here, he doesn't have as many as I do, but he collects some pretty cool stuff, retro movie cars and whatnot. And I come in, and the J.R. Ewing Dallas C10 is hanging out on my chair there waiting for me, a little surprise. And I just found the hitch and tow there. You can see those real riders in the back. They're about to be on that bitch. Without any modification, I'll be able to put those right on there pretty easily. Just a helpful little tip if you guys collect C10s from Greenlight. You may not even be able to have to use any kind of aluminum tubing or anything to put a Hot Wheels axle in there. It might just work without that, but if it did, then you just slide that little guy in there and make the space up to tighten it up to put the Hot Wheels axle. But secondly, he hasn't, sorry guys, my awesome camera setup, he hasn't been on here a lot lately. He's had real-time shit happening, nothing too bad, just real life stuff. But Antarius King, Mike King, dude's worth $1 million, man. He's one of the first people that I latched on to. It was Tex Tanner, James Shear, Pooch Man, and Antarius. And I talk to him. We text each other all the time, like late at night. Not even talking about Hot Wheels shit, just shit in general. And he's about my same age, and he's really into some cool music and such. But I posted last night, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted up, I didn't want anything for free. I said, I have some Japan historics, or let me know if you want something else, whatever, but I wanted to get the RLC 67 Golf Camaro, because two of the ones this year that I was really dying to have was the Candy Striper and the Golf 67 Camaro. You guys know me, my two favorite castings, the Gasser and the Camaro. Well, within minutes, he says, I got one left, because I think he had 4 originally or some shit. I don't have an RLC membership, so I usually trade or get it through homies like that, but he says, I've got one left, I'm putting it in a box and sending it to you. And I was like, cool, you want the Japan Historics for it? And he said, no, with the exclamation point. And I'm like, what the hell? So I said, well, do you want something else? And he's like, no, again, with the exclamation point. So we talked back and forth for a minute. And he had been going to, a while back, put me a box together. But like I say, he had real life shit, like fixing his high performance racing go-kart. He's going to give me shit about that. Now, he's got one of those, I don't ride those things, a Gator or some shit, but it needed work done. And so he'd been taking his time and money and putting it into that. But see, he hadn't made a lot of videos, and he didn't ever got around to sending me a box, which whatever, you guys don't send me anything. But he said, yeah, I'm going to send you that, and I'm also going to put some other stuff in there. And I said, man, don't you go and do something crazy. So he says, who, me? Never. If you look on Instagram right now, he made a box that's so stupid big that there's shit falling out of it. Like, it's ridiculous. And I just glanced at it, and I know the Golf Camaro's in there. It was like a Bluebird Super and some other shit. I mean, just ridiculous. All I wanted was that one car, and I didn't want it, for free. But Mike King is such a good person that he felt that I needed it. And he's a funny guy. He said, I collect Barracudas. And I said, well, let me give you some Barracudas. He said, no, I've got plenty. I'm just sending you this and some other shit. So yeah, man, if you guys don't know anything about Antarius, Mike King, you got to get on that, man. He's solid, good people. And of course, me collecting Chevy trucks, 60s to 80s Chevy trucks, That's solid. And I want to crack it, but I like the Larry Hagman, J.R. Ewing on there because when I was a kid, Dallas was a show my mom watched. At the same time, these things look so good when you crack them. But yeah, so thanks to Mike King, I'll have that out of the way. And now there's just for the moment, 3 super grails for me. One's going to be of course, anybody that likes Camaros, going to attempt to give off half your collection to get the 95 Treasure Hunt, the white and orange. You know, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. But you guys have been super rad. I've been really blessed and fortunate to find stuff that you thought was out of reach, and you still find it or trade for it somehow. But yeah, the white 95 Treasure Hunt, and then the 05, I think it's an anniversary Treasure Hunt with the TH on the side, and then there's a Sunoco, not the 69 Sunoco, which I want that too, but the 67 Sunoco number 15 Trans Am Series car. And I think mainly the only one of those that's super out of reach is going to be the 95 Treasure Hunt. But yeah, I enjoy trading with you guys and doing whatnot. So with you guys, it's like nothing's impossible. It's ridiculous. And I just want to tell you guys one more time, thanks to every single one of you guys that have helped me out, that subscribe, that comment on my videos, that watch them, that text me, that DM me on Instagram. It's really cool. When all the other shit in life's around, you gotta have some kind of little vice, and between my coffee and smokes, about the only other vice I have is this, guys. So you guys are the ones that make it. Without you, I wouldn't do this at all. I would just sit here and build customs in my spare time. But having said that, peace.